The whole world, not just the city of Philadelphia, is mourning the tragic loss of rapper Fat G's last night in the city. Now, what's ironic about this is he was one of the people that had a powerful single called No Gun Zone. He spoke out on occasion about the violence in the city and how to put an end to it. But in my opinion, no one man has the answer. But it does, in my opinion, shine light or exacerbate, the violence and the violent death culture that hip hop has become. And we always talk about this on our show that this is a death culture that's celebrated and not just celebrated but funded, by ourselves and by these record labels because no matter what, no different than someone selling alcohol, no different than someone selling fentanyl, no different than someone selling, cigarettes. As long as you're making a profit off of it, you don't really care about the collateral damage. And that's the same thing with the record companies. That's the same thing with the artists now. I'm a little more sympathetic to the artists because a lot of these guys are born into that environment and they're trying to make it out the best way they know how. So there's certain things that are prerequisite that you have to do. Yes, you can make it out, but even the people that make it out toted guns, had to sell drugs, maybe killed the person here, had a few homies that died because that's the environment that they live in. If you was born inside the jungle in Africa, right? And you was raised in the jungle, it's certain things you would have to adapt to survive. It's no different than any city in America or around the world. So, um, again, this shines light on the violence and how there's no end in sight. No matter how many people march, no matter how many people say, "Oh, I'm gonna pray for you, brother," and we need to pray, and this, that, and the third. There's no end in sight because there are beefs, there are feuds, there are things that people are not willing to put an end to. Brothers is not willing to put the gun down and forgive the next brother for killing a brother, they friend, they uncle, their grandma. They just not willing to do it. So I got a few solutions. I ain't say I got them all, but I do have a few. But I don't want to make it about that. This video is more so, about this young brother who was tragically killed in Philly, um, doing his thing, coming up amongst the ranks. Dope music. Go check him out. And it's sad that most of you people, or some, I should say, are going to get introduced through him through his death, like we do a lot of rappers. That's pretty sad. That you will be able to go stream his music now. A lot of people say I never even heard of him. A lot of people will have heard of him, but this is unfortunately, the end that a lot of people are going to meet. And when we talked about it, the other day, I haven't put it out yet because we're probably gonna do another version of it. Today, we talked about rappers like Meek Mill and other people that come from the city and not necessarily putting dudes on. And the sad reality is that before a lot of these dudes actually get the opportunity to make it mainstream and make it out, they may have to, contend with death. They may have to contend with homicide. And so it's sad, man. But condolences, once again, condolences, to the family, friends of the young brother that was coming up. I didn't know him, but it don't even matter. We all supposed. That's the thing. We all supposed to be brothers. It don't matter if you're from Africa, if you're from Jamaica, Haiti, the U.S., Canada. Skin folks should be kinfolk. We should all treat each other likewise as brothers. And ironically, right, the city of brotherly love, right? Ironically, but hey, it's your brother, Oh God, man. Hip Hop News Uncensored. I appreciate y'all listening in to what I had to say this morning. And once again, condolences from all the people here at Hip Hop News Uncensored. Peace.